Laziness is a person's greatest enemy. Everyone knows this. A lazy person can never achieve true success in life. But imagine what happens if that person realizes the importance of responsibility, abandons laziness, and chooses the path of hard work. Today's story is about a young man who gave up his bad habit of laziness and transformed his life. From this story, you will also learn how proper motivation and strong determination can lead us to success. So, watch the story till the end. There was a small village, far away from the hustle and bustle of the city. A young man lived there with his parents in a tiny hut. His name was Mamun, who was known throughout the village for his laziness. His daily work was to help his father in the fields and scare away the birds that came to eat the rice. While the other villagers stood in the field using sticks or slings to chase the birds, Mamun wondered why everyone was standing. He thought of doing something different. He hung empty oil tins filled with small stones on wooden stakes around the field and tied them with strings so that he could scare the birds while lying down comfortably. His father was somewhat worried about his son's laziness. He thought that if one day he became ill, Mamun would not be able to handle all the work alone. However, Mamun cleverly managed to complete the tasks assigned to him, so his father never got too angry. But time waits for no one. The hot season arrived, and the rice field needed special care. Suddenly, Mamun's father fell ill. Now the entire responsibility fell on Mamun's shoulders. A week passed, but his father did not recover. Slowly, what he had feared became reality. The field began to dry up due to lack of water, and the rice crop was ruined. Mamun was completely disheartened. He did not know what to do. The family's savings were running out, and his father's medical expenses were increasing. The crop, which was their only hope, was now lost. Staring at the night sky full of stars, Mamun fell into deep thought. I am a village boy. Working in the fields should not be difficult for me. But because of my laziness and lack of effort, I have let down my family's only hope. He felt extremely weak. The next morning, there was a commotion in the village. It was announced that the king was holding a competition in the village to celebrate the prince's birthday. The winner would receive a golden box. When Mamun heard that gold would be given to the winner, he impulsively decided to participate. The drummers laughed at him. This lazy boy? What can he do? Mamun's parents did not believe he could win, but they allowed him to try. They hoped that perhaps this competition would change Mamun's life and make him responsible. 3 days later, the competition began. All participants gathered at a nearby river. Mamun saw that the other participants were stronger and more trained than him. He worried, how will I compete with them? But he did not lose hope. Thinking about his family's hardships, he resolved that no matter what, he must win this competition. In the first round, everyone had to cross the river. The rule was that they could cross by any means, and only the first 3 to reach the other side would advance to the next round. As soon as the count began, everyone jumped into the river. But Mamun had a different plan. He stood by the river, thinking carefully. Then he went to a nearby forest and brought a small piece of wood. He shaped it like a small boat and used a large stick as a paddle to slowly cross the river. Mamun realized that the goal was to cross the river, not to swim. He gradually overtook the other participants, who were becoming tired. In the end, Mamun finished third and qualified for the next round. The next day, the final round began. The 3 participants had to push a wooden block across a 1-kilometer field. They were given some tools, but each could use only one. As soon as the count started, the other participants picked ropes and levers. Mamun quietly thought, and then chose something that shocked everyone, a knife. Everyone wondered how a knife could help push a wooden block. But Mamun showed his intelligence. He used the knife to carve the block into a round shape. Now rolling the block became easy. He put all his strength into it, and eventually reached the finish line first. The entire village was astonished. They admired Mamun's confidence and hard work. A lazy person had used intelligence and effort to win the competition. Often, lazy people are intelligent, but their problem is that their laziness prevents them from using their true potential. This story shows that when a lazy person faces a big goal, they can unleash their inner strength and wisdom. If you feel lazy, set a big goal, respect your parents' hard work, and find something in your life that motivates you to get up and work hard every day. If you like this story, share this video and stay tuned for the next inspiring tale.